know people have been through the hardest pain you can imagine. Tell themselves maybe one day it won't be so bad. I know people who spur themselves into action. They pay attention to the feast and not the famine on a daily basis. I know people who cash in on their talent. They let the magic take hold of them and just let it happen. I know people who captain their own ship, not the lives of others, who remain true to themselves and not the current fashion. I know people who don't sadden for too long or abandon the structures they've built up from their own imagination. I know people who are fragile but have passion. They let expansion be their call to action against all odds. I know people who examine themselves. These people have developed compassion, emotional black belts. I know people who make do with a fraction of what the rest of the world deems a ration. It's unimaginable. I know people who recognize that true identity is to build up a character and not a mansion. Modern day Aladdins, they work to build up wealth from within, and knowing they will fail, vow never to knowingly commit sin. I know people uptown who own cafes. I know people with mortgage stress, they're overweight and underpaid. I know people who said they'd never get married. Those same people who now have a couple of kids and a combined salary. I know people who have a burner and deal weed, who can be anywhere in an Uber at a time agreed. Double speed, they'll be dead. Couple of baggies through traffic, it'll be a good night. Anything could happen, you might just wreak some havoc. I know people who fill themselves up with plastic. It doesn't make them any more charismatic. I think it's a little drastic. I know people who keep a habit that picks the fabric of their person and grinds them down like dirt, a lesson they never learn. I know people who never bothered to grow up, who still let their problems or worries stitch them up. It's a total mess. I know people who phone in each day absentee, hopeless as a toy teddy being nailed through the back to a tree. I know people who have long since lost their will to seek. I know people who turn the other cheek, and better still, I know people who'd rather tap out, let the world rotate around them. What's another trip around the sun, other than getting closer to the end? I know people who have been through insurmountable pain, yet show up day in, day out, refusing to be constrained. I know people with a blue-collar work ethic and an iron will. They've spent years honing their unique skills. I know people. I know some people.